Do 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 do. OBS went away. Do 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 do.
Also, even if Pete Capella does have some serviceable line deliveries in '06 that aren't even actually in the main game, they're in Project '06.
Oh yeah, because of all the
I'm
cut content from that game.
I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather have either Quentin Flynn or Bryce Papenbrook.
Welcome
Oh,
back to MehTV. We are now live on YouTube. We've been
yay!
live on Twitch, but I was waiting for YouTube to start streaming so that we could actually have a complete presentation, as it were. And we're
Woo!
getting we're finally getting back to the past with Samurai Jack. We're
Yep,
ending the series.
yep. And the only thing that would be left to talk about is the Battle Through Time game after that. So one of us would have to stream that at some point.
Well, that is in the plans, but apparently they're planning on taking it down off of Steam along with all the other Adult Swim games. So that's fucking great, guys.
And while you can.
Yep.
So, are we ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay,
I
Bender
just need
says
to
he's ready.
shill the stream briefly. And now we're ready to go.
I
And
feel like
hmm?
I
Go
feel
ahead.
I feel like a number of people when they talk about how the series ends, and it just I feel like a lot of people just kind of don't understand that
Well, keep in
it's
mind that I
sure
haven't seen that, so we'll get to that.
like sure this ends in like 10 episodes, but in the in the span of the 10 episodes, but the thing is like, we've been on a very long journey.
I appreciate that, but at this point in time, like I legitimately could have just kept going with this forever,
Yeah, I
you know?
understand, and I understand that, but as with that one song from Sonic and the Black Knight, all things must come to an end.
Yeah, quite unfortunate, but we will go ahead and get
One of these
ourselves on the
days
road.
I know you're when I one of these days, I know you're gonna wanna stream that game.
Oh yeah.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see I'm going blind.
All
Alright,
right. 3,
3.
2, 1.
I swear, it's like I still think this is one of the most harrowing intros to a show. Well, like, it comes close to
It's been
Berserk
50 years, and
1997.
yet I don't age.
Like,
What
this comes close
what
to
Wonder Woman
Berserk's
said
19
it after a couple of years. It was like, "Mom, why am I not turning into an adult?"
anyways, I was saying, I feel like this season's intro is pretty much on par with how harrowing the '97 Berserk anime's intro is. Is Because that starts with Void, giving us, like, something that would instill a level of existential dread on people. It goes, "In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At
We
least
are
it is
one,
true
we are one,
that
we are
no
one.
people kind of also get on, this show for whenever we see the side view of, like, Ashi's face.
Okay.
I'm like Oh,
Hey!
and now,
It's
hey,
these
remember these
guys!
guys? I wonder if Tom
Welcome
Kenny
to a flashback with
actually,
new animation.
I wonder if Tom Kenny actually went and re-recorded.
Possibly.
So this is so since season 5, I've aired like years after the show seemingly, yeah, for
And
the show
then
seemingly
she just
ended.
jumps out the window. That guy looks kind of like King Candy from,
Captain
um,
America would blush.
yeah, King Candy from,
Wreck-It
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ralph.
That's what I was trying to say.
Meanwhile, hey, remember this guy?
Yes. Hi, Scaramouche.
Aren't you happy this guy is alive?
Not as happy as he is.
He's gonna have a long way to go.
What the fuck?
Oh my.
Oh shit.
So since this show aired since this season of the show aired years years after the series seemingly long ended, this 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 reminder of things that had happened in the first 4 seasons is kind of necessary.
Yes.
Yeah, and remember these guys who were once blind archers?
I also like how they walk down the street, or they walk down the
The
forest
forest.
just with the funkiest walk imaginable. Do 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 do.
And look at that. That statue.
I appreciate them actually taking the time to
Reanimate this.
reanimate this, because it would have looked fucking jank as shit if they'd have
If
reused that
they
old animation.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that even though the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War anime does flash back to the '04 anime, at the very least, the parts in the '04 anime that were animated in 4 by 3 as opposed to 16 by 9, and were at least is cropped to 16 by 9.
Yeah,
Somewhat
they'd
properly, mind you.
yeah, you don't wanna do what Funimation did, or subsequently what Toei wound up doing as well when they put out the Kai the Final Chapters, but
Wow, he managed to get all the way to that vessel. He's even scatting and when he's tumbling down.
It all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Well, you have been dead for several days.
Yeah.
You're just gonna hitch a ride in her cleavage or her
Not
hair.
in her cleavage or hair. Where did that no dog come from?
He had to update the sign.
Oh. Oh, Alex, we're gonna get one of the best lines. Wait for it, Alex. Just wait for it.
What the fuck? Okay. I wasn't gonna say that, but I guess you can, Scaramouche.
Uh,
Will you do the fandango?
oh, now we're at the rave. Oh my god.
Damn, the ass is fat. And I'm not just talking about hers.
Now they're gonna start singing about him.
Huh. That's an interesting gang sign.
Well, it makes sense. He saved their asses.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Sonic, we're
Okay.
watching. We're on episode 6 of season 5.
Yeah, sorry about that. I heard some things. I got difficult fucking with me. That's all.
It's all right.
You know, what episode was we on?
Episode 6 of season 5.
Oh,
It's amazing how the people of this world basically worship him.
We're doing the dance.
but yeah, I'm looking at remember that.
I've tried this in a dance competition. It doesn't work.
It's, it's cartoon locker.
I will find him.
By the way, Sonic, you missed the part where Scaramouche comments on that one guy he used to
Those
get on the
dicks.
boat. Oh, looking
Oh
like
yeah,
a
the dick
talking
joke.
penis.
Penis.
Wow, baby, look like a talking penis.
Whoa, what a freak. Look like a talking penis.
I'm surprised they let us show this on TV, babe.
Sadly, that guy's neck looked like it was very stiff. Even on Adult Swim, they would not allow. Um,
Walking around, I'm like a giant hard-on, babe.
yeah.
What time was it? 10 something or was it 11? What was the
Okay.
time?
So Ashi is at the waterfall after having the flashback. She jumps right
Oh, so
in
okay. I'm right there.
and she grabs a rock and starts scraping all the stuff that's on her.
On body paint. or armor,
This is
whatever they
this is
push.
the most aggressive
And,
removal of body paint I've ever saw. Holy shit. Her
yep, she
what
is.
her skin must
She
be
is.
incredibly resilient because that would be fucking raw. Oh, no,
Yep,
Gendy, zoom out. Okay. No. Son, I am disappointed.
she is going to be rocking that for a couple episodes.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you know, if I
expecting.
really want to see it, I can go over on Roll 34.
Yep.
What the fuck is up with those tits?
Hey man, just don't
A
swim. We're not gonna get away with
amazing, a phone
stuff.
booth. Maybe you could close the door.
Hey, more our Cartoon Network shoutouts.
Yeah. Hmm. Man, Meet the Jetsons, really? That's racist.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, hi, hey, Keegan Michael Key
Mm-hmm.
as the samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me he's actually... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he has put on some upper body.
I mean, it's been years. Like, maybe
And some
50
shoulders. I
years,
was just
so
hoping he'd do some... He'd have done some
50
curls.
years. Yes, you.
Hello.
That's great. Is that... Is that Popeye? Is that Robot Popeye?
I think so. By the way, the characters, the anthropomorphic dogs were resembling Astro, Spike, Bulldog, and Big Dog from the Jetsons, Tom and Jerry, and Two Stupid Dogs, respectively.
Yeah, Jarrett Bender.
The turkey carver. Complete with bisexual lighting. And he turned into Mr. T.
Yep.
Hi, Demongo. Did you survive?
Well, that's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jack hadn't beaten any of these guys, the Mongo would have had ammo.
Yep.
Well, I've been asking around town. Okay then. Refuse to elaborate.
Hey, hey, hush. Yes, that isn't true, Bender. That is how you make a cameo.
Oh dear.
Well, that's, He's going to have to beat low-tier god to save Samurai Jack.
She could easily
Uh,
kick low tier god's ass.
I don't know. I mean, he has the power to make you kill yourself.
Low tier god has
We're,
chicken
we're not we're
legs.
not talking about the real person.
Yeah.
Low tier god has
We're talking about
chicken
the meme.
legs and
We're talking about
just
the meme, just
and only
with your
hate
gods.
compensates with upper body strength.
He has failed his city.
Hmm.
I love how they all have nooses around their necks in a way. It kind of looks like it.
It's a noose as a chin strap, actually.
We bitch.
Dry land is not a myth. I have seen it.
The line has not even been spoken in Waterworld.
That line was in the stage show, though, or rather, the stunt show at
That
Universal
doesn't
Studios.
that doesn't make Kirito wrong.
No,
Yeah.
The fact that this specter was actually a legit thing instead of just, oh, something in Jack's head. And I'm like, ooh, dear. That almost makes it worse.
hmm.
I will say, it's just one of the more unique forms of death.
Not just
I'm
the
always
men, but the
reminded
women and the children too.
I am I'm always just reminded of how deep Aaron LaPlante's voice is.
So alive, Jack, dipshit.
Yep. Jack has now regained his mojo.
Hey, Ryan Johnson, this is how you do it.
F really wanted Jack's soul. Oh dang. Aw, I wanted to see a suicide.
Now, find the sword and kill everything.
The past Samurai Jack. Ciao.
I do like that this episode also serves as a side recap as well. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Ben, yeah,
And now we get.
Bender said that. What do you think?
This is how you fucking deal with this shit. I'm gonna fucking go to Ryan Johnson's house one day with this Blu-ray, and I'm gonna make him watch all of Samurai Jack. I'm gonna say, this is how you do it! This is how you
All right,
do it, you talentless hack!
So now we're on episode 7 of season 5. Are we ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
In
yeah.
3, 2, 1. So now we're gonna get some more context as to why Jack lost his sword.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is flashing back to about 50 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, this is technically
Huh.
our first time we see old
The
Jack.
fact the
How
fact that Jack
adorable.
doesn't have the beard on him now, makes him look so much younger. I am talking to a sheep. Apparently, he does not talk back.
Hmm.
Excuse me?
You're excused. It's like they somewhat understand his goal and lead him straight to this. That little glee on his face is immediately robbed by Aku. And there it goes. Uh, so yeah, Aku, who at that point robbed Jack of any hope of getting back in the
Looks like
past.
Jack is about to go Super Saiyan on his ass. Thank you, Aku.
Okay, that actually is a funny bit from Aku.
That's a good joke.
He'll never guess what he ended up just what he did.
Oh, he transformed all of the lambs.
Yep.
Oh.
All those cute little lambs. And he forces Jack to kill them. So to keep in continuity with what we saw in the flashback.
Mm-hmm. Alright, time to knock down this tower.
That might not be a wise decision.
Didn't say it was wise, but I did suggest that it might be fun.
Well, it's
This is
nice that
like
he thought
traveling down the hole in the center of Majula in Dark Souls 2.
right at the bottom. Oh, that depresses me.
Whosoever holds this sword, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Jack.
Oh, so now Jack is going to go on a very spiritual journey.
Mhm.
This is Bender's favorite episode of season 5, apparently.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can agree with him. This is probably the best episode of season 5 for me.
This is a
Yeah.
nice little bit of contrast. Like she is still in the shade while he is in bathing in sunlight, as you might have noticed. It's always a nice little dynamic, of opposites and whatnot. Know what I mean?
Yes. Jack, you got to stop hitting the fast forward button here. There's an enemy army approaching. Jack. Ah,
Yep.
damn it. Jack's gone to the Valley of the Kings.
So now, oh,
It is
oh,
said that
Jack
a
must.
character should be immediately recognizable by silhouette alone. And you could
Yep.
immediately tell that that was Jack based on the outline. Even as a detailless silhouette.
The
Jack,
sun.
don't look directly at the sun. Jack, you're gonna burn your eyes. Jack! This is starting to remind me of Proteus. Has anybody ever played the game Proteus?
Oh,
No.
It's frankly, I think it might be vaguely generous to call it a game. It's kind of like an acid trip simulator. No, probably more like psilocybin mushrooms.
oh, and Bender
Because,
says that this was the also one of the episodes that won the show another Emmy.
oh, nice. I can see why.
Horribly so.
Is that also Philomar?
Let
Or is
me
Please
that somebody
check.
else?
let me check real quick.
I suppose it's a good thing they're at the top of this tower. Hang on, is that the sword? No, that's not the sword.
No.
I was... It would be funny if their only purpose here was to bring Jack's sword
No,
back
that
to him.
no, that was Keone Young.
Ah,
Young as a
okay.
monk.
Oh, welcome to Gendy Tartakovsky's Life of Brian.
Rather, Gendy Tartakovsky, his game of telephone.
Yep.
Ooh,
Come get
that's
some!
precious.
Knocking them down like bowling pins.
With one guy. Oh, she is going to solo this whole army.
She's the fucking
Um,
impaler. Dracula, eat your heart out.
I mean, hey man, she was a daughter of a poo.
Yeah, this definitely implies all of the daughters of Aku are literally one woman army.
I love how it immediately cuts from her just getting all murderlicious on these guys to Jack having some nice calm tea in the world of Proteus.
It's kind of what Bender said, how Ash is more brutal and Jack more.
They go through a lot of meticulous detail on pairing tea. Meanwhile, meanwhile, Hashi is beating the shit out of this army.
Meanwhile, at the Tower of Blood...
Oh,
Meanwhile, at Jack's House of Tea...
notice there's next to no background music in this.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how you
And
properly.
meanwhile, Ashi looking all bloodied um, from all the enemies she slaughtered. Uh-oh.
Oh, she missed
Well,
one.
time to learn how to jump good.
Or or just do what Donkey
Now
does.
it's time to
That's
take the
that's to get
Eagles to Mordor. We are literally taking an eagle to the top of this tower. Hmm. Well, at least she'll fight in the shade.
all the arrows blot out the sun.
And guess who?
Yeah, one woman did all that.
Well, she is
One woman
mom.
Oh!
shot all these arrows.
Oh no! Come on. Come on, take the dagger and kill mommy. Take the dagger and kill mommy.
All right, if you insist. Yeah, keep in
Jesus
mind she's
Christ.
yeah. She's also in the nude.
I thought Ashi had a ridiculous
I
build.
mean, she had to get it from somewhere.
Yeah? God, that... Do you see those cheeks?
Yep.
I mean, she is a MILF.
Now, neither of them have weapons. Now, to be perfect... Ow, wow, that's an ass. To be perfectly fair, he didn't know they were people.
By the way, her name is the High Priestess.
I,
And she dies like a Street Fighter character. Ah, ah, ah. Meanwhile,
Thank you, Evil Jack. Jesus Christ, he looks like he was animated by John Kay.
Whoever that may be.
Uh, John Chris Faluk, creator of Ren and Stimpy.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Hey, remember these guys?
Oh, hey. Hi, Thor.
Odin.
Odin
Odin,
Odin,
yes.
who is now voiced by Aaron LaPlante as opposed to Richard McGonigal,
and Ra and
Ron Rama.
Holy shit.
He got clean shaven and his robes back. Oh my god, Ashi.
Well, this is a lot of interesting carnage while I was asleep.
Zack hallucination is called Mad Jack.
Yep. How is that guy still alive?
That's great.
If you can't get back to the past, you could at the very least kill the guy who's causing all this problem, all this pain and strife. And now we're on episode 8.
Yep.
So we've only got, yep, the controversial episode. So I hope you're ready.
All
Are
right.
we are we physically ready?
Oh, yeah. Ready as
Are we
can be.
mentally ready?
That's
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Meanwhile, in deep space,
Meanwhile, in the heart of deep space, the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey is traveling through the void. Or as some like to call it, the Borg Rectangle. You better checktangle yourself before you rectangle yourself.
By the way,
Okay then.
The
by the way,
Borg Rectangle is about to land in Africa.
by the way, hope you guys
This
love
is,
Alien
I was
and
gonna say, this is definitely a 2001 reference here.
yeah, Space Odyssey.
So, Alex, take a wild guess why this episode is the controversial one.
Are we, are... Hi, Dr.
Zoidberg?
Zoidberg!
Huh?
Are these two gonna fuck? What the fuck? Is it gonna be a direct, Is it gonna be a direct reference to, the alien like we did Star Wars a couple of times, or is it... Are they legitimately define fuck at Coyote Stark? Oh. Am I correct?
Well, they don't
Take my
have
breath away.
they don't have the they don't have the set. Well, if you're thinking that they would have the sex, but they do not. Well, this doesn't
Mm.
seem suspicious
This,
at all.
well, we're either in Eyes Wide Shut or a... It
Yeah,
literally was his sword.
and not
Because
his
Jellicles can, and
and
Jellicles
not
do.
presumably his massive junk.
So, Jack, is that a sword in your gi, or are you just happy to see me?
It is my sword. What did you assume that it was?
I I appreciate the look on Jack's face right now. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Oh my god. You know there is an actual Berserk outtake with that song
I didn't know that
unquoted,
song was
right?
that old.
You didn't know it was
Well,
older or that
mm,
in the 2000s?
I thought it came out in the 2000s. Death, die,
yeah,
murder. Why are the furries dressed up like Team Rocket?
Die Samurai Jack. Oh duh.
These cats are getting a little bit too curious.
You should kill them. Well, that's one way to beat some pussy.
huh.
They are literally navigating. They're literally unintentionally navigating their feelings while.
Oh, they're
Well,
ew. They're holding. Ew. And the
whoa.
whoa. Ew.
Hey, give that back!
I like the simple on Jack's face. Like I feel like this is the first time he's been happy in forever.
Yeah,
It's been 50 years.
50 years later, and now he has finally found some semblance of happiness and is just developing something. Meanwhile, that same woman would go on to record or the ancient lamentation bits in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, is that a mirage or is that legit?
Is that a mirage, or are you just happy to see me?
Hey, remember? Hey, remember when Jack used to wear straw hats?
Yeah.
Aw.
Christ, her lips look fucking weird. Just when seen from overhead like that, he's like, no. That's actually some pretty good detailing on the hats there. They're wiggling in the wind.
Oh crap!
No, not again.
It appears to be the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I don't think any of them have watched that movie.
No, I
It's a
haven't.
big black rectangle that fell from space. I'm sorry, I have only one thing in my head when I see that.
I believe you're right on that one. Here's the reference.
Very big.
Well, yeah, she's the world champion of Prince of Persia.
Keep in mind that Guts was after he and Casca got it on, was not able to
Yeah.
really properly talk to her, or was just because it's like now he's gotten a lot more concerned about her.
Mhm.
So, in essence, Jack is not really able to really talk to Ashi. Ooh. You know,
Okay.
most men would dream of doing that to someone like Ashi.
Huh.
It should have been me, not him. Should have been
Not
me.
fair.
I'd I'd suck alien space venom out of your leg, honey.
I mean, considering you two have demonstrated actually having good sense of direction, then yeah. Wow, this thing is way bigger on the inside.
Dun dun
Mhm.
dun 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 dun.
What is with the geometry of this place?
No idea.
This is some HP Lovecraft shit.
Wait, this could be a reference to the alien as well.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh,
I
that's
laugh
fucking
at Sandy
interesting.
Shep too.
By the way, Alex, you remember you were talking about how that one walrus merchant that was basically Zoidberg?
Yeah,
He's voiced by him.
of course he is.
Billy West.
Billy West
Random
voices
bullshit.
like half.
Oh,
Yeah, Billy West voices like half the characters in Futurama. He voices
yep.
Fry. He voices
Zap.
what's yeah, Zap Brannigan. He voices fucking Professor
Seriously?
Farnsworth. Which is
I
funny
didn't know
because I
He
can
that.
do a
was
Professor Farnsworth impression, and I can kind of do a Zap Brannigan, but I can't do a Philip J. Fry.
I'll miss you, meatbag. Me too, meatbag. Bye, my friends. I never thought I'd die this way, but I always really hoped. Wait a second.
I love the way the shadows fade away when the light flashes.
Okay, then.
Alrighty then. So this was a prison ship.
Yep.
So is Jack going to grab the big gun from Superman at Earth's End and use it to beat this thing?
Well, shit.
Mr. Roomba, please tell me your secrets. That's a batarang in the background.
But shit.
I presume it's a weapon specifically designed to... It could just vacuum it all up and store it somewhere.
That's so sad in that part. Oh, he looks so sad.
I'm trying.
Oh. Oh, geez.
Oh dear. Oh, I
Interesting
mean,
use of strategic censorship here.
you gotta remember, he was from an all-female cult, so
Just strategically sliding his foot over there. Giant frisbee, go!
Somebody once made a crossover image of Ichigo and Spider-Man wearing each other's outfits, and
Huh. That's,
Spider-Man's like Spider-Man be like, "How do you even wear fight in this? It's so loose fitting." And Ichigo's
I,
complaint is that Spider-Man's outfit is too tight.
it would be for him. Ow.
Oh, it kills it.
You gotta blow them all up at once.
Okay, creature is dead. We are not in any danger, or at this current moment. And here comes 3, 2, 1. Everybody
Okay.
loves
I
somebody
was expecting them to
sometime.
animate them like, moving towards each other rather than just
Everybody
cutting
falls
to it.
in love
I can definitely see why
somehow.
this is a controversial episode, because that animation choice was fucking weird.
Alex, the controversy is the fact that Jack and Ashi ended up falling in love with each other.
You fucking kidding me?
I'm dead
yeah,
serious. People on
that's
Twitter
Uh,
were being ridiculous
uh,
after this
uh,
episode aired.
why?
Well,
okay.
Oh my
it's
god.
just I think they had
Bunch of
it in their
fucking
head.
weirdos.
I think they had it in their head that Jack shouldn't fall in love or whatever. I loved how
Right,
the
it's not
Dean
like they've
Martin
spent
song.
essentially the entire season up to now bonding or anything.
Anyway, so we are on the penultimate episode of the show.
Mhm.
The
So
walrus
are we
merchant
ready?
Jack Anashi encountered bears a resemblance to Wally Walrus from the Woody Woodpecker cartoon. Billy West also voiced Wally in the new Woody Woodpecker show. Okay.
So anyway, are we set to go on to the penultimate episode of the series?
Yep.
Are we
3.
mentally ready?
No. 3.
Okay.
2. No. Bender,
No.
Yeah.
okay, are you ready? You
No,
good?
he says physically he's ready, mentally no.
3, 2, 1. I just saw the no pop up in the corner of my eye and I was like, wait, what?
Alex, I had asked, are we ready? And then are we mentally ready? That's why
Hmm.
he answered no on the second one.
So she.
Bender says this is the weakest episode of the season for me personally.
Hmm. Would have made sense if they'd changed the opening and outro just a little bit with each episode, but especially as the
Eh,
like when he got the sword back.
eh.
I could see that.
They're still kissing.
Fuck you, Twitter. I just realized we're covered in space slug guts.
More like fuck the quote unquote fans. Oh, goody, there's a way out.
Jump good.
Now they're both pretty much bathed in the light. He is quite happy.
Jack, I think
Hmm.
both of you desperately need a bath. You should check and see if this ship has some kind of water. Jack looks more friendly and less angular now than he did in the original series.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But he looked more angular back when he had the beard, too.
Up, he's saying the thing.
Ugh.
I love how they're just bringing back the original intro.
And she actually cleaned up Jack's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
She
Gotta
is
get
getting a
back.
look at all that quote unquote man ass.
Just got a full on shot of his ass and back muscles.
Yep.
Oh, nope. That was his front.
No. He turned around.
Okay. Now he's looking more angular. There we go. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it never happened without him getting utterly punked.
Yeah.
Eating roasted space grubs.
Yeah.
Haha. Jack, slow down, please. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently they got the order on those two. So what time are we at?
We are seeing the cherry blossoms in spring. And then we cut back to Jack back in the present.
And then Jack realizes, oh, that's what you're talking about.
Are we past the part where Jack talks to himself again?
Yeah, we're past that. In terms of the timestamp,
Ugh. Okay. Welcome back, Scaramouche.
Okay, yeah, we're at that part.
yeah,
I
Scaramouche is
like
here on the screen.
I like how Scaramouche's information is already out of date by the time he gets back to Aku.
Mm-hmm.
23, or 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30,
I'm there.
31, 32. You're not the voice of Aku. You're his
He's
estranged
not,
replacement.
he's not that bad.
I appreciate this joke.
So yeah, Sonic for some reason Gotoon has episode 9 and 10 end of this
Yeah,
season swapped.
yeah. I
I
just
don't know
saw
That's
why
that.
they did that.
that's weird. The blank expression on his face as he just stares out into into the camera. Yeah, the smug expression goes away as Aku puts his claw down on him. What happened to the octopus?
You don't need to know.
Oh, please don't ever twerk again, Aku.
I mean, does he even have an ass?
I mean, he...
He could literally make himself one. More epic walking music.
Of walking simulator?
Hey, this location looks somewhat familiar
Yeah.
from season 3.
I have no
Remember
memory
Alex?
of this place.
And now we go to try to go next.
Yeah,
Oh,
Alex
there's
Bender
so many
said, remember
fans.
when Aku said all the time portals were gone? Well, guess which one also went?
Oh, that's a fucking Cylon.
Alex?
That's
I,
Ultraman!
yeah,
Ultraman!
One of the most controversial things.
Alex,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember the Guardian? The guy with.
Yes.
The big guy who kicks
Well,
Jack's
Aku
ass.
off-screened him to death.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Somebody actually made like a neat little comic thing, like one of those like
Guardian
little
Jack
animation
fan.
strips that you'd make just by drawing various images and whatnot.
Okay.
It's called the Guardian
Like
Class fan.
like somebody did that and it would appear that the Guardian and gave Aku a run for his money
Ooh.
before he died.
I'd hope so.
Understandably, understandably the Guardian and understandably the Guardian did not have any means of fighting Aku.
I wanna know. Can you show me?
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
Well, there. Like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way things were.
Want to know what was one of the first things that came up in the search options when I typed in Sonic defeats?
Hmm.
But
Sonic defeats a Razor Jin.
hmm, I do love that. I do love that scene. It was one of the few good cutscenes in Sonic and the Secret Ring. I like the little Jack impression.
Yep, Aku and the Guardian just show up, and Aku and Scaramouche just show up, and then when will you play? Just out of curiosity. So, Alex, somebody once made a meme video summarizing this episode a little after it aired, and uh, there was an interesting joke with what we'll be seeing in a
that's
moment.
that's neat. That's gross.
Oh wait, was that one time?
Uh, I am now expecting handsome Aku with the, the chiseled jawline like handsome Squidward.
What, like how Trigon was able to seduce Usurella?
Yes. Not as attractive as the real thing.
She got pregnant with the literal essence of Aku.
That's fucking weird.
Yep. What? Now he's forcing Ashi to fight him.
It's time to fight it out. Fight it out till the end of the world. Excuse me.
Yeah, what's his power?
Great.
This is kind of reminding me of River's song. End of I think it was series 5 of Doctor Who. No, it might have been like series 6. It was one of I think it was Matt Smith's
Ba-da-da-dum,
second
bum,
season.
ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da.
Oh,
Ah, ah, ah. Now she looks like Hela from Thor.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Why do you think I queued up Immigrant Song?
Fire, I bid you to burn. Fire. Jesus fucking Christ. Those legs go all the way up and all the way down.
Round
Wait,
all round.
shave it like a little schoolgirl. Said, do those you said those legs go all the way up? Ooh.
Well, he didn't cut her.
Oh, will you kill the woman you love? Or save the ones?
You know, Jack, this hero business isn't worth all it's cracked up to be, because some sadistic bastard will come along with a shitty choice. Let die the woman you love, or suffer the entire world.
Yep.
I don't know which one of us does better Willem Dafoe, Alex.
I bled into
And
Gilbert Gottfried a little bit there. That is a hell of a way to end an episode there.
Oh yeah.
so yeah, Aku won.
Made up. Yep, Aku. So how did you feel about that twist, Bender asked?
That's pretty good.
Good question.
Some of the
I want to take like a little. I kind of want to take a little detour and watch the
the
last Guardian, Last Stand.
the thing about the although I the thing about him controlling her before he assimilated her is a little bit strange, but otherwise I think it's pretty good.
Well, time to finally end Samurai Jack.
All
Are
right.
we ready and or mentally ready?
Ready, willing, and somewhat able.
Bender says he's ready and not ready.
If I wanted
All
to.
right. So,
Three,
3, 2,
two,
1.
50 years have passed, but I do not age. Time has lost its effect on me. Ah! The suffering continues. Ku's grasp chokes the past, present, and future. Hope is lost. Gotta get back to the past. Samurai Jack. So now that Aku has pretty much taken out Jack and has the sword, how do you think he's gonna? What do you think's gonna happen?
Going to post it on Instagram.
It is time for everybody to tune in to my live stream. Welcome, everyone.
Just posting on Instagram and Twitter.
Like everybody around the world is waiting in what Aku is going to be saying. Literally everybody. Hey, even the dogs. Remember them from season 1?
Yeah.
Hey, the robots. The good
Not all.
ones.
Hashtag not all bots. Yes, get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Everyone, shush! You're gonna love this.
Holy shit.
Then will I am with somebody.
What did you think of that, Alex?
That was fucking amazing.
Yes, it was.
That was a great usage of that opening sequence.
Oh,
Gendy
yeah.
wanted Mako to still be in this finale. This was his plan, and even though Mako wasn't with us, he wanted to do right by him. Which, by the way, I know Kevin won't admit it, but Alex, you got to admit that transition from Mako to Greg Baldwin was near seamless.
That was pretty fucking good.
Like
Yeah, it was.
you can actually hear Greg coming close to Mako there.
Yeah.
And this is the only time he gets to play serious Aku, which is kind of sad.
Yep.
And now Aku is having a very hard time figuring out how he wants to kill Jack. Just do it, you pussy.
I mean, you gotta take time. I mean, you've been doing this shit for so long. You gotta save them.
Yeah, you can't just do something like this. You gotta make sure you do it right.
Yeah, man.
It's like breaking
doing it
the
right,
Undertaker's
just-
streak. You can't just have Brock Lesnar do it.
Fuck doing it right, just do it.
Oh my god, it is the symbiote.
Damn it.
It looks like a giant tree.
I mean, he is a tree.
Can I
Then he
play
thinks
with
of the most messed up way to do it.
madness? Yeah. The sheer inhumanity of how these whatever the fuck a coup is move.
And in comes the cavalry.
Everyone's here.
That's the Lord of the Rings
Smash
theme. That.
Even though they know the risk.
Yeah. Jump good. That was amazing.
Kevin, I know we weren't friends 7 years ago, but please tell me you were also you were kind of tearing up with a huge fucking smile on your face seeing this. All these characters from
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, she's turned into a spider.
Although, Kevin, I do have some bad news. This is kind of a mild spoiler. You're kind of gonna be underwhelmed when the video game kind of tackles this. It's not as good.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But at least we have this.
Oh god. Yeah, that's another thing. Aku, we finally get to see Aku, evil.
Exterminate!
Oh, by the way, I should mention if Rob Paulson sounds a little off, it's because he had just recovered from throat cancer the year before. So
yeah,
that's why
because I do
whenever
recall him not being able to attend a convention because of his
Yeah,
his sickness.
I remember hearing about that.
good news is he can still do Pinky's voice
that
like it was
ass.
yesterday.
Oh, that
bad
ass.
news is not so much for Wacko. I'm sorry, Yakko. Oh,
Yeah.
also, you got to admit, this is like one of the most fucked up things Aku's done to Jack.
Yeah,
Like
Jack,
making the
most, and it's fucked up what he's doing to the opposing armies as well.
That's its own daughter, technically.
Because he's not just killing them, he's also assimilating them as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, here comes backup.
The form of the Scotsman and his many, 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 many daughters.
Ghost Scotsman, okay, Aku, you made a big mistake when you killed him, because Ghost Scotsman has returned even more powerful than you could possibly imagine, and they're just riding fucking stags into battle. That's amazing.
I can see all of the Scottish people around the world, the Scottish fans of Samurai Jack, just standing up saluting. Oh, yes, and here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, here it comes. Oh my god.
And they each have a slightly different color hair.
Wait, watch this, Alex.
Unfortunately, she's,
Wait, here it comes. Oh.
Funny thing is that Aku has always been.
Now, just think about that. Oh yes, the stunt samurai. By the way, Alex, put yourself in mine and Kevin's perspective. We waited almost 16 years to see Scotsman and Jack interact on screen again.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
Mm. Go, go, go. Uh-oh.
I
He's
guess he's
reforming
pissed
his
instead.
mass.
Oh, it's worse than that. He's pissed off. Oh, no. I kind of forgot, Kevin, how bullshit Aku could be.
This
I mean,
is...
he's the
Oh god,
embodiment
he's
of evil.
raining... He blacked out the sun and now is raining down himself.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
Oh,
goodbye.
that hurt.
Goodbye, friendly robot Dr. Robotnik.
And everybody died.
All the amphibian. No! Okay, the Spartans are
Oh,
alive, thank
yeah,
God.
I was gonna say, the Spartans are used to fighting in the shade.
Here it comes. At least the Scotsman got one last badass moment.
Okay, then.
Also, spoiler. What? No, I'm shutting up. I'm not saying anything.
If Death Battle continues, they should do the Scotsman versus Leonidas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
Come on, Jack, say it. There you go.
Oh, God, harder.
Harder. Whoa, Samurai.
Oh, harder,
I
mommy.
am
Wait, what?
harder. Say it with me, Alex. That's the power.
That's the power
love.
of love. Power of love is a curious thing. Make a woman weep, make another man sing. Change your heart to a little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love.
Oh, yeah, right. I got Aku powers, too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's rebelling against him as though it were Raven versus
I-beam
Trigon.
struggle.
The irony. And she's voiced by Tara Strong, so that just makes it even more ironic.
Oh, and watch this. Realizing that Ashi has Aku's power.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, I love this. Here it comes, here it comes.
She time trap.
Look at Aku's
Go
face!
back. That moment
It
when
was
you
in this
realize
moment.
They didn't even need to win the final battle.
No, yeah. So, okay, this is one of my many problems that I do agree with the fans of this episode that I'm going to get into later.
Yeah. And then the video game happened.
If I could turn
And this is where the video game
Yeah, but
starts,
I don't want to
actually.
spoil anything about. I don't want to spoil anything else about the video game.
Find a way.
What you're about to see is one of
Oh
the
yeah,
most
here we go. Here we go. Remember, Alex, when you said you'd like to see it reanimated? Well, here, check this out. Hello. Eh. Okay, Phil, that line could have been delivered better.
Is that the original voice acting?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Wait, here it comes. 3, 2, 1. I love Aku's reaction.
That's
Yes.
how time travel
Yes.
works.
Yes. Bless him.
Again,
Oh, this
again,
motherfucker.
yes, here we go. This is the most 15 years Kevin and I and millions of other fans waited for this moment.
I know.
I like
We've
how
all
he's
waited.
undulating away like a
Yes.
scared Pac-Man ghost.
Come on, do it, do it. No more running, no more minions, no more hacks. You die, you evil son of a bitch.
Hey, Kevin, does this sound familiar? I swear I haven't fucking watched this show.
What do you mean?
Jack says no more.
And there goes Aku.
Aku's dead.
Hashtag Jack did 9/11.
Well, okay, technically Aku is dead.
And yeah, that's the end of Who.
All right, so here we go. So how is this? What's the epilogue? You're wondering, Alex? Yay! Yes, they're all back.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh. Thank
Hi,
you,
Hercules.
Gendy, for not change. Thank you, Gendy, for not changing the design of. I forget what his name is. That dude just hugged.
Robin Hood?
Robin Hood. Oh yeah, so this is a bit of an OCD nitpick for me. You remember how in the first series, both Jack's parents were old and his father was super fucking bone skinny? Well,
Yeah.
fuck it, they're now young and his father looks the same as and he did in the flashback. So fuck it, I guess.
yeah, whatever.
Well, all of that Aku fighting was really hard on him. It aged him it aged him a lot.
You know what? Let him have this one.
Like how Obi-Wan Kenobi spent like 20 years in the desert and went from
Okay,
like,
I have a theory.
like
So
45 to 60 in
Jack's immortal now. So what if Jack just gave a sample of his blood to his parents, and then boom, now they're immortal too. That's why they look like that.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh no, Kevin, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Nah.
God dang it. Oh God.
But now here comes 5 words. Time travel is a bitch.
The fuck?
You fucking kidding me?
Remember,
No,
she's
we're doing
Aku's daughter, and Aku's
Wait.
gone, and
Wait. You fucking asshole.
You we Back to the Future it.
Yep.
So in the end, Aku could hurt him one last time.
Yeah.
no way, yeah.
Now Gindy's reasoning for
Good.
this, Kevin, when Gindy's reasoning for this at the time was Jack's goal was always going to be he goes back to the past, but but it was never specified he would go back to the past with someone else.
Yeah. Now Jack is just out here by his lonesome.
Yeah, all of his friends are gone.
This man,
The love of his life, gone.
this man is going to die alone.
Well, he can't die in old age. He's immortal.
Fuck, he's gonna live forever alone. That's almost worse.
Yeah. But
He
wait,
sees a little ladybug and lands on his
ladybugs
finger.
are and if a ladybug lands on your finger, it's good luck.
And Jack realizes that even if there were
Wait, okay. I like this. Can we have a moment of silence for this?
sure.
Thank you.
Oh, that's why you wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Shit.
And look how it's shaped. Look how it's shaped. It's shaped like half a heart and half of our Aussie's original hair.
Jack finally made it to the past.
And
Benny and
Mako
Mako
got
got
credit.
credited.
God damn.
Yes, he did.
Man, I'm tearing up, man. I'm tearing up.
That's how I was. I saw this 7 years ago.
I mean, I'm
I
rewatching
think
this
it would have
again,
been
man.
it would have been really neat if they'd ended on the classic Samurai Slash ending for the Cartoon
It
Network
would
Actually
have,
logo.
disagree.
but
I actually
I
disagree.
think
Actually, I actually
I,
disagree. Since he kind of back in the past, so there's no point anymore.
well,
Well,
no,
yeah,
that's
but
not what
that's
he's saying.
still
Like for the
that's
Cartoon
that's
Network,
Jack Wick though.
yeah, like it would have been cool if if Gendy or somebody just reused footage from the original Cartoon Network logo where
Oh,
just
you're
it
talking about
opens
that.
up
That's just-
and Jack slashes it. Old
Mm-hmm.
Jack slashes it,
Yep.
and then it
Oh,
shuts
I thought you were
down.
talking. Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
no,
you were
no.
talking about the whole gotta go.
So,
Well,
how do we feel about this?
Well, hell, man,
I love it.
you had to rip out my heart and fucking stomp on it at the end. And Gendy, on the one hand, and I appreciate the balls. On
Go
the
ahead,
other
Alex.
hand, go fuck yourself.
So,
And
okay,
then
okay, so Alex, me and Kevin can tell you. You can ask us. How many do you know how many god dang people came up with their own ending for how Jack and Ashi stay together? Do
I can
you know
imagine
how
literally the
many, like,
entire fucking fandom.
yep.
which is, and here's one that I think you're gonna like. So you can look it up. It's out there on YouTube. There's one comic where someone created, and there are two versions. There's one comic somebody created where after Ashi dies, the god Jack is upset, and the gods decide, you know what? He defeated Aku. He helped us. I think we can throw him a bone. And they bring back Ashi before she was taken over by Aku. And then the second one, which I actually like, is when Jack is at the tree, and all of a sudden, Rick from Rick and Morty just shows up and says, "Hey, hey, big fan. I don't like crappy, sappy endings, so here you go." And he pushes out Ashi before Aku took over her, and and as he's about to leave, he looks over and sees Ashi and Jack embrace each other, and he smiles.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Kevin feels the same way, but when I saw this years ago, I did not agree with what people said about this episode as it being the worst way they could have ended the
No,
series.
No,
no,
this was not
there
the
are far
worst
more
way.
worse ways they could have ended it.
Yeah,
They could have
there are far worse ways to end it. And here's the thing. I may not be a fan of the bittersweet one, but the thing is when it's done right, it's done right. And this was done fucking right.
yeah, like
Like,
you can there are 1,000 different ways that would have been worse than this.
hell,
Like,
and so anyway, next time on my picks, who the hell do you think I am?
oh boy,
I but just before we end, I just want to say, Alex, now you know Now you know, Alex, why this is my favorite Cartoon
Dude,
Network show of all time.
that is legitimately one of the best endings of any series that I've ever seen.
Like, think about that for a
American
second.
television, American cartoons especially, they either go on
Yeah.
forever or they get cut. This.
Yeah, and think about
Titans.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is how this series could have gone bad, even if Gendy was helming it. But
Uh-huh.
Gendy showed he had not lost his touch. If anything, he got better than he did. I'm very happy that this is the only Cartoon Network show. I shit you not. This is the only retro Cartoon Network show that got a Blu-ray release with all of its seasons, and it also got a theatrical release. It also got a theatrical showing to showcase the first 3 episodes as a movie.
Nice.
There's a reason why this fucking series is so goddamn beloved, and I really am just so happy that it got to end on the way it did. I don't give a shit if fans didn't get the ending they wanted.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can totally see why people were pissed off at it, but at the same time,
I mean,
it could have ended so much worse.
if
and
it makes them feel
it's
better,
yeah.
if it makes them feel better, not even Gendy was happy with how he did the whole Jack and Anki thing. So it's not like he was one of those creators who just said "fuck you, it's my thing." No, Gendy understands. He didn't retroactively hate the way he did this because of what the fans thought. He didn't like it because he said he could have done it even more better had he not felt this sudden urge to just end Samurai
Mhm.
Jack and move on to what would be his next show, Primal. You
Yeah.
don't see a lot of creators do that.
Yeah, it legitimately. Hey, this is the fact that this show got such a good ending is just astounding. Like the
Yeah,
character
No, I
work,
mean, hey,
the character work, the animation, the concepts that went into each of these episodes. Like hell. So we've been through a lot on this little series of ours here. We've been through um we've been through Superman the Animated Series, we've gone through Teen Titans, we've gone through Young Justice, we've been through
We're still not done with
parts.
Teen Titans, but yeah.
Yeah, we've been through
You're gonna hate
parts.
how that show ends.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. We've been through parts of Batman the Animated Series, we've been through all kinds of shit here. In terms of just things that we've watched on this show, this is one of the best things we've ever seen, and like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite television endings ever. Because some
Yeah.
shows, like in American TV, you either end prematurely or you become The Simpsons. You keep going
Yep.
after the cast and crew are so tired that they'd rather stop, but they got to keep going because they keep getting paid. Like this is impressive, and not only the
Yeah.
finality of the season, but in also the fact that you know they went all out. There's a lot of
And
balls it
before
took to make this.
and before we end it again, I know Kevin doesn't like us to go on, but just before we end it, I'm gonna make this quick and concise. I was in the months before this season came out. I was in the hospital recovering from having my appendix removed. And
Mm.
you want to know what the first thing
uh,
I'm so after I was out of surgery, which they told me there was a 99.999% chance that that I was going to be okay, but there was always that 1% where I could have
Yeah.
died, because they have to be honest, and they got to do that, and they got to get consent. After I had gotten out of the infirmary, I wasn't fully conscious. I could vaguely remember being in an elevator, but that was it. But the first thing I saw and I woke up to the TV was on because my dad was watching TV, and the first thing that I saw when I was fully conscious was a trailer for season 5 of Samurai Jack.
Oh man.
And I felt like that was literally, that wasn't random. Like, I had waited my whole life to see this show come back and get one more and get the final farewell. And I am so happy that in my lifetime, that mine in Kevin's lifetime, we finally got it.
Oh yeah.
And I am like, it's forever going to be the only retro Cartoon Network show that had a real sense of finality, because none of the other past Cartoon Network shows from the golden age, like, they never got a sense of finality. They just ended prematurely, like you said, and that kind of sucks. But now, hey, I'm happy that in this world we got to see Samurai. If we were gonna see a show get a finale and get an ending, I am so fucking happy it was Samurai Jack.
Yeah. And here's the thing. This hits all of my major points. This had the old grizzled hero being a little bit, getting a little bit frustrated with his situation, and the goodness of a good person in helping somebody else become better, or somebody else, the hero getting discouraged and being saved by their own heroism, essentially. And then you also have, the hero being like, Jack being where he was at that point, when he was mentally discouraged, and like those guys, as the spirits they were gonna let him do it, and then Ashi goes on that journey, and she finds, all the people that Jack helped throughout the years, and explains everything, and Jack saves her, and then they bond and they get together, and even though they didn't get their happy ending at the end, the world is still a good place. Because you could have a way that this could have gone that it would have been bad is if, for instance, like, Jack just kind of gave up on everything afterwards. But the ladybug landing on his finger, and the final shot
we could have
the broken heart.
We could have gone full fucking Injustice Superman and just had Jack be mopey and drip mopey as all get out.
Or as I like to call him, Injustice Luke Skywalker. Yeah.
And this came out the same year as Last Jedi. That's where I'm going to end it.
Yeah, no, it's
at least we got our.
So take that, Disney. This is how you do it, you bastard.
And one other thing on my perspective, it's like I ended up, like, for the longest time, after watching season 5, I kind of needed a way to just, justify revisiting this show. Because there was a lot that I had kind of forgotten about. Oh, and now that I've revisited all this, and now with further context, it's like, yeah, this was the definitive way that this show could have ended. Like, I can't think of a better way to end it.
Well,
and
if
ultimately,
you play the video game, you'll see another way.
I know.
Continue.
I know.
Continue.
And ultimately, it's just despite how I feel about a number of the casts in this series, they all did a really good job overall.
Yes, and again, I know he's not watching this. I know none of the cast are going to watch our little commentaries, but I really just want to thank Indy so much for putting Mako in the finale and getting to hear Mako's voice one last time on television. Like, that he did not have to do that. He could have just let it go, but no, the fact that Gendy was like, no, I have to put Mako in this. Mako never got to see this, and he deserves to be in this finale along with Phil Lamar. Because again, Phil Lamar and Mako, they were the glue that held this series together. They carried this series on their backs. So in that way, both Villamar and Mako got to be in the finale and be together one last time.
Well, anyway, as I said, we'll see you all for my picks next time with Gurren Lagann.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Until then, Monday, we're racing through Metal Gear Solid.
And I will die multiple times because I suck at stealth.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll compromise. We'll play on normal mode so that you can use the radar.
Anyway, toodles.
Bye, everyone. I didn't do that weird
Bye.
voice that I do at the end of every